And then obviously, in relation to stamps, I mean, the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
These are nice little ones for if you wanted to put a little feature into a corner.
No, you don't know that.
Seen them in my
Yeah. See them at all.
And there's also, I mean, I didn't bring all the ones I have. I mean, I've boxes. I've half a Kriegler art.
They're adding a crafting section to Autumn Fair this year.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Try and liven the show up a bit.
Yeah, we see craft. It's got very big, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's huge.
And it's pure addictive.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Very addictive. The other thing about, like you'll see them here done as a feature for somebody where their handprints are taken. You need to be good, you need to be good with kids.
Yeah. Now, I like that idea. What did you do? The
Clear embossing, which
yeah.
is non-toxic
Yeah.
and it's acid-free.
Yeah.
And basically got the child's hands,
And just pat it over.
yeah,
Onto
and you
the-
put their hands
yeah.
on,
Yeah.
and then you get your embossing powder,
Yeah.
and you just
Take a glue.
paint it.
And
And
hot
you
gun.
in your hot gun and emboss your own gun, you know. But the beauty with the embossing pad, or the clear emboss, is that if you make a mistake,
Yeah.
or if a finger just, you know, with a kid, the finger just smudge
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
you can,
Yes.
you know, I put it this way, I think I did 3 handprints before I got it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the child, I think the child was only about 7 months, and of course they have a tendency to do this, you know.
But that, I imagine that's actually very popular.
I've done them for first birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because my own daughter had them done
in the clay.
clay.
Yeah, in the
But
clay.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought of doing that. But
Yeah.
I will, and I have perfect children to work on. So
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, if you do one and you put it up in your shop window,
Oh, they'll see it.
then
Oh,
people
yeah.
will see it.
It'll
Yeah.
probably be in the shop window by that Wednesday.
Do you know, with somebody who might, you know, be thinking about photographing a baby's picture, it might
Yeah.
encourage them, you know. And it's just a few minutes extra. I'd say now in total, by the time you're messing with the kid and getting it right, you might be adding about 15 minutes time onto yourself,
Yeah.
maybe, you know, to do it. It's a selling tool, more so than, you know, it might be a case that hanging something like that in your window would bring people in more so, you know,
Yeah.
than they actually do repair.
I know, I mean, that's the main thing. I just as long as I can get them through the door.
Yeah.
If I go to a fair, to have them there, I should try to.
That's the thing, at a fair, people
Yeah.
really are attracted to stuff like
And
that.
it's
Yeah.
just seeing the thing.
Yeah, I did my first Levi's for a fair, and it got great reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So that's your embossing tool. And again, you have lettering and you have all sorts of, and the sky is the limit with those. The other thing is in relation to lettering. I have found, well, there's very few people who can write on a mount. In other words, if something has to be put on whose handwriting is so beautiful, or like I've done calligraphy, but even still, it still just does not look, I think, right when you go to put it onto the front of a map card or that. So I have found using the Sizzix machine, which is this. Now, I haven't tried it, but I think possibly if you have a jet mounter, I'd say this could be, your jet mounter could be used for this purpose instead of even buying the tool once you have the plates. And I mean, again, you probably, a bit of perspex, you probably could make up your own set of plates if you were crafty enough. Sizzix machine basically cuts out shapes, which is like your lettering here. And there's different plates, and again, for example, there's corners, so that for argument's sake, if you wanted to put decorative corners onto a piece or whatever, there's all sorts of shapes. There's other ones I have there that I have actually used on a first birthday, and there's the little train runs along the bottom of the piece. It can run along like,
I've never seen any of this stuff.
yeah. I've used ones like that now. First birthday, I think I used that, and the picture of the child and the little train just ran along the bottom of the mount, kind of on the principle of that one. But it would be the, you know, your little train, but it's cut out as opposed to a stem, like in that case. Again, as I said to you, you know, if you for argument's sake, there's all sorts of ones that say, if you did do a little cutout with a name, there's little embellishments you can put around your little cutout, things like that. They're just more decorative pieces. But that's one method I have found for the lettering. I have two lots of letterings. These are for the larger. These are for the larger lettering. And again, you just each one is A, B, C, and you have all your individual letterings. And then you can also buy plates that actually have the full alphabet on one thing. And you buy this fella, and basically one sheet goes down, sheet of paper, this one goes on top, and this one goes in. So my point is that probably people who have jet mounters actually could run something like that through your own, be it a piece of timber and two pieces of perspex. Once you have the plates, you can. I figure you probably could. I don't see
How
why
does
not.
it cut? Just the edge of the perspex?
I'll show you now. I'll do a set of letters for you. Take your strip of paper. Okay, a strip of paper goes in there. Your next plate goes face down onto the paper. So you can see why I feel the jet mounter should technically do the same
So
thing.
that's just a little press.
It's very similar to what a jet mounter is. It's just a smaller version of what your jet mounter should be. And then you take these out, all your letters. I just pass it around like that because otherwise there's going to be letters all over the floor. When you lift it off, your outer, your lettering is all left on the inside.
You can lift this.
Yeah, you just lift off your, and all your letters just come away.
Oh.
So you can put lettering on. Hence
So,
I have
Yes, so
you
you
know.
reckon you could have this and
a piece. I reckon. What I reckon, if you had a piece of perspex I don't see why not. And then, as I say, you can buy some. I don't know. Do you do them at all in Queenlar? You go online an awful lot. A lot of them online come in from like all those little ones with the trains. They actually came from America. Everything's available online now, so it is handy for us to say if you were looking for something very specific that suited what you like. Like for example, there's a little baby grow. I've actually used that quite a bit.
yes.
These are the corners. Do you know all your
I've
different
seen
corners?
these machines, I have never actually used one or
Yeah.
But we were
What
going
else did I bring?
to last time we were
Yeah, I have.
Every card maker, a big card maker.
You've tags. You've all sorts labels. All sorts of ones that you could use. Hearts. There's sky's the limit. And basically the die cuts, they say that they last for thousands of dies. So if you press into them, you'll probably feel that there's a little shape of metal
Yes,
in underneath, and that's what's doing your cut.